Hey, so in this video, I wanted to take a look at ARCADS in 2026 and give you my thoughts on it. So ARCADS is helping you create winning ads with AI. So apparently they use a library of 1,000 plus captivating AI actors, or allowing you to also create your own AI avatar. And as you can see on the landing page, there's already a lot of pretty cool examples on here, actually. That's pretty dope. It does have all of the latest video models, so I'm pretty sure that they have Seedance 2.0, and I think by now GPT Image 2 is also out, which they should also have included for creating characters and stuff like that. Actually, I saw this recently as well. So they do now support workflows, which can be very useful. Although I think it's more of a feature for professionals. But I know people who use ARCADS, and their ads are definitely working. So if you're looking for AI ads, I think this is definitely a suitable solution. They do have a paywall, so as soon as we try to log in, we get hit with the paywall, which I think is understandable since video content does get quite expensive. And it's not very popular to offer free trials. Again, these are different packages that you can book. So it starts at 70 euros a month, or 140 for the creator package, which I think is kind of essential if you want to go with ARCADS, since these credits are not going to get you very far for the 70 euros. So you might as well go for the creator or the pro plan. However, when using ARCADS, I found it to be quite challenging. It's actually more so suited for, I think, professionals, similar to Runway, for example. So they do have a lot of features and definitely a lot of customizability. However, it's very difficult to actually understand and use, especially when you're trying to go for volume and efficiency. So that's why I actually found an alternative that I want to show you today, which is called VidGuy. So VidGuy helps you create viral shorts in minutes. And as you can see, very similar to ARCADS, there's a lot of examples on here, and it also supports all of the latest models, Seedance 2.0, GPT Image 2, whatever you can kind of think of on that end. Always pretty much up to date. And they also have the workflows. So you can run multi-scene workflows at scale, which is very helpful. And an improvement actually that we made to VidGuy is that you can actually prompt your way to a fully functioning workflow. So that makes it very easy to use. But let me show you some examples. So this is my dashboard. I have a lot of credits, obviously. But this makes your UGC creation, especially if you're trying to go for ads, so much easier because everything is already laid out in templates for you. So all you really need to do is select your character. You can come in here, you can create your character. Let's just call him Max. You can either upload an image, generate one with AI, or browse your library or the VidGuy library. So let's do that for now. You can see there's already some pretty cool characters in here. And since we went for a male name, let's just go with Luca. So you can create it and it's going to show up under your characters right away. The cool thing is, again, like I said, the template's up here. So if you want to create UGC B-roll, this would be the perfect combinations for you. So you can either have the split screen, the sidecard, montage, and a bunch of other stuff, or you could even go for the demo. So if you have something kind of pre-recorded, like here in the examples, you can do the demo sandwich, which is where your AI UGC character is going to show up at the front and the end of your video. You can do the demo split screen, which is also very popular, or you can do the demo overlay. So these are some very useful tools that you can use to actually set up your AI UGC. So just for the sake of the example, let's just go ahead and run this real quick. I'll run you through the whole process, right? So you select which kind of format you want. You select your character. Then you can even customize your scene. So let's say the scene here doesn't appeal to you. You can either add a reference image, or you can even just describe the scene that you want. So for the sake of this example, just say change scene to a coffee shop, and you can generate that custom scene. So it's very straightforward, and it will give you your character in your desired scene. Then for the script, again, very easy to use. So let's say I would want my character to talk about, let's say, the weather in the US. So have the character talk about the weather in the US. Or this could be pretty much anything, right? This could be about your product or your service or whatever software or whatever you're trying to promote. And you can just refine it with AI. So again, it doesn't really get any easier than this. And I actually forgot to make this smaller, so I just did that now. Oh, it wasn't blocking anything from your view, but yeah, as you can see now, it changed the scene. Obviously, this is a very simplified prompt. You could elaborate a little bit and have him remove the headphones or whatever, things like that. So very customizable, all just with simple prompting. And again, it already gave us the script. You can select which platform you want the clip to end up on, which slightly changes the ratios and the formats. You can choose the duration of your choice. You can choose if you would like to have captions or not. You can just choose the audio-driven engine. And that's pretty much it. You can choose your voice. We also have a full voice library with also recommended voices up here, up top. And that's pretty much it. That's really all you really need to do to create amazing UGC ads for your business. And if you would like to step it up a notch, you could even come to our CDN studio over here, and you will find a lot of templates that you can replicate for UGC style content. So this is really the output that you can expect. You can come in here, you can take a look at the library. We actually update this every day. So every day we're adding new videos to the library. You can see what the outcome would look like. You can check what kind of different products we have in here on the templates. And recreating them is really as simple as adding a reference image of your product, which you can just upload here, and clicking on recreate. And that would already create the full UGC video for you. So with that being said, those are the core UGC functionalities. Obviously, VidGuy can do a lot more than that, but I'm going to leave you with that for today. I hope this video was helpful. And if you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments below. Always happy to help, and also happy to help with prompts and whatever else you might need. And that's it for today's video. Appreciate it, and see you next time. Peace.